And we begin our 30 minutes of quiet reflection in the stillness, in the silence, surrounded by the messengers of God. And we welcome all who have joined us and those who will watch this live recording. And my prayer comes from my heart that you will be touched by the healing light, the healing energies of the cosmic Christ and the divine feminine aspects of God. Let us be still and let us allow our heart become reawakened to the love of a Father, Mother God, to Gaia, Kuan Yin, Magdalena, Mother Mary, in the presence of our spiritual teachers, in the presence of the Ascended Masters, in the presence of our loved ones, who too stand in the presence of God. I would like to light a candle now, not just for global peace and unity, but I would like to light this light for so many who are hurting at this time. So many of our friends are living with a cancer-related diagnosis where there is much pain, sadness for the family. And around the world there are many now who are hurting deep emotional issues and who feel they are alone. I would like us this evening or this morning to stand alongside them in their pain and in their suffering. So I light this for them. And I light it because it symbolizes the presence of love, God's healing love, and that every child of God is a unique creation, regardless of their belief, regardless of their religion or church affiliation, even their gender orientation or disability. All are unique and loved by God. I light this for Betty, whose condition has deteriorated rapidly since this afternoon. I light it for dear Pauline, who is hurting. I light it for Jane. I light it for Rosemary and Peter. I light it for the many souls who are in need right now, and for the survivors of abuse. Yes, for survivors who've had the door of their church closed on them. Let us remember the whole family of God, for they are our brother and sister, and the words of our Master Jesus the Christ, whatever you do for the least of these my little ones, you do unto me. So let us now, in a moment of silence, bring your requests. Bring those whom you love who are hurting, and bring those whom you dearly love who have crossed over. Let us be still, and let us allow the company of angels take our requests to a loving God. And feel that love. relax in the presence of a loving God, let us be aware that many of our brothers and sisters who desperately need what we have been given, what we have found through our own personal suffering, let us not abandon them. Let us hold them, and let us transfer loving kindness from our heart across the internet highway into their home. Father, Mother God, in the name of the risen cosmic Christ, we thank you for touching those hearts. We thank you for liberating your wounded children from fear, from isolation, from despair, from hopelessness. We thank you for sending to them right now an angel of light, an angel of love who will sit with them, comfort them, console them in their sorrow. Oh, blessed be your name. You are a mighty God. I ask your blessing now on all who are gathered here and all who will watch this recording, that they will be touched by your love. We praise you, O God. Though we do not understand your ways, for our ways are not your ways, but as your child, we struggle to discern your will at times, especially when one is given a diagnosis that could represent the end of a life. Replace those fears with hope. Replace those fears with your healing touch. Let us relax now, and let us take our rightful place in the presence of love. Let us hold each other in our vulnerabilities and in our availability to be of service as prayer partners for the whole family of God, for the wounded, the broken, the discouraged. Let us celebrate the gift of life, the gift of love, the gift of health. Be still now and sense the presence of Christ. He is here. He is here. And He's touching you right now, because He has heard the cries of the children of God. He has heard your cry. He's desperately trying to touch you, but some are putting barriers there by trying to preempt everything. Just let us surrender. Surrender the baggage, the fear. Let us take a deep breath and say, yes, here I am. I need your love. Allow me to see what you see, to hear what you hear, to embrace all that there is. be aware. Be aware that you are loved. That you are loved. So we bring our problems, we bring our concerns and our worries for those whom we love, who are struggling, and those like our beloved Father Nelson Mandela, who's critically ill in intensive care and who may not make another day. Let us bring this good man, his family, to the light, and let us bless the whole situation around him and the people of South Africa and the people of the world. Let us remember our brothers and sisters of Turkey, where there is much unrest, spilling out into all of the streets and villages of that beautiful land, into Syria, into Egypt, that beautiful land that has given us so much. We call on Mother Isis, Osiris, and Horus, and the great men and women of that culture to come and ease the pain of their children. And we call on the company of heaven to show us a simpler way of living in peace. And we bring the religions of the world whose structures are destroying the very fabric of the children of God, where many are still being alienated because the structures are sacrosanct, and the children of God, their concerns are irrelevant. Let us call on the Spirit of the four winds. Let us call on the fire of God to remove these evil structures, and that the child of God will be accounted for and loved as a unique creation. And now let us be still and receive the healing touch of the Christ. He is here, the Good Shepherd. He sits next to us, and he takes his arm and he folds it around us. And we sense his love. We sense his peace. And we release many tears of sadness for man's inhumanity to man, for the total disregard of decency and justice. We allow his love comfort us, and that love is now opening our heart to let go of all bitterness and sadness. And as we breathe in, we are breathing in that love. And in our out-breaths, we are releasing that torment, those negative, destructible energies. And now we sense the peace of God. Breathe on us, breath of God. Fill us with life anew, that we might love what thou dost love, and do what thou wouldst do. O beloved Christ, our brother, we call on you and the Lord Buddha, the Lord Vishnu, Ganesh and Krishna. We call on the great ascended masters, Lord Maitreya, Lord Kutumi, Lord El Morha, Lord Saint Germain, Lord Merlin, Lord Babaji, Lord Dwal Kul, Lady Nada, Lady Portia, Lady Athena, Lady Mary, Lady Magdalena, Lady Kuan Yin. Come to the suffering children of God. Come to us. Give us the strength to remain grounded, safeguarded, and protected in these challenging days. And now we sense the love of God. We sense the protection of God. And we see Michael the Archangel, who is now wrapping us in a circle of blue light, a light of protection. Be aware of that light. Allow that light enfold you and protect you. You are a beloved of God. You are a child of love. And we know that Michael, the angel protector, the angel warrior, the guardian of the universe, he brings his golden shears and he places them in our hands. Look to your hands right now and see the golden shears of love. He places them in your hands and he invites you to cut cords to those who have wronged you, to those who have hurt you, to cut cords to fear, to worry and anxiety, to ego, to pride and arrogance, to deceitfulness. See the golden scissors cut the umbilical cord to negative energy. And now the Archangel Michael puts a seal at each end of the cord and places a crystal of protection, and we are free. We are free. We are free to be the prayer partners for God. We are free to let our light shine in the presence of God. We are free. We are totally free. And now, as we rest in the arms of the cosmic Christ, we are being affirmed that we are a unique creation, that we are a child set apart to give glory and praise Supreme Creator, and that we walk alongside the children of God from all faiths and none. And that we remember them. And that we hold the universe in love. And that we speak out our truth against injustice. And there will be no fear in our hearts, only the love of God. The Christ takes our hands. He takes your hands. He holds them. And you feel His power. You feel His love. Be at peace. Be at peace. And He now takes your hand to His lips and He kisses them as a mom kisses the head of her newborn child. And instantly there is an influx of light that has reignited within you the desire to surrender to the peace, the love and joy of the risen cosmic Christ. And He now wraps your hands in a white towel made of exquisite linen, and He holds them, and He blesses your hands, for they have become praying hands, hands offered in service with a loving heart. Just sense the peace of God now. Sense the protection of the angelic realm. And be at peace. Be at peace. Be at peace. Be at peace. For you are peace. You are the beating heart of God. You are His hands and His feet. And He now commissions you to bring His love to the wounded, the infirm, the impoverished. And now receive His love. Receive His love, for His love is priceless. It is like a precious diamond. And just be aware of the Spirit of God, the fire of God enveloping you now, activating the keys within your soul's DNA, allowing you to see, and behold your God. the Holy of Holies, you see a Father, Mother, God, who is one. Receive their love. Receive their gift to you now. The gift of hope, the gift of joy, the gift of peace, and the gift of the healing touch of the cosmic prize, so that whatever you touch in the name of God, it will be healed. My Lord and my God, you are our God. You are a God of love. And feel within your heart a burning desire, an overwhelming desire to surrender your total self, to embrace the mystery of God as a servant for peace, for justice, for truth. And now receive your abundance from your God. Receive your spiritual abundance and treasure it. And all around you there is light as you sit in the bubble of protection. You are surrounded by light, by love, because you are loved. Embrace that love, for that love is divine. It has a name. It is the Supreme. It is Yahweh. It is Allah. It is the I Am Presence. It is the Source that formed you in your mother's womb and is now breathing new life into your very soul. Receive, receive, receive. And as we hold the light of selfless love, we send from our homes love, divine love. We send a blessing of love to all those whom we love, to all those who have hurt us, and to all those who are desperately seeking the healing touch of a loving God. We bless all here in the name of that love. Namaste, Shalom, Inshallah Paxet Bonam, Om Shanti, Solo di Caritas, peace, And I bless you and thank you for your presence here with us. May God reward you for your selflessness and for the love you bring to this table. Know that you are loved, really loved here. God bless you. Until we meet again at this table of love, be still and enjoy your life. Live it to the full, for each day is a miracle, and today is the first day of the rest of your life.